Alright, here we are, goal 3 of stage 4, maintaining position for a single lap. And since this one, the single lap isn't going to put the car in red, but next one is going to most likely. So might as well get the car serviced and run 2 races in normal condition, right? So here we are. Place at least 18th, and we are starting in 18th place with the brakes, or is that the tires? Tires wearing down, and then we got that irritating malfunction noise, right? Where it's like where the steering goes all haywire. Alright, so nasty combination of the two, right? We got low grip and occasional random steering issues, which is super annoying. Hate that. First, I don't like the sound, and now the car is like floating. It's like water skiing here. So that one wasn't too bad. Oh, that's it. Oh, that was a lot shorter than I was anticipating. I was anticipating a full lap, but as it turns out, it wasn't. And that is good enough for a level up. Hooray! So extra 48 gold in my pocket. Thank you very much. Good deal. All right. I didn't finish first. I was 18th place, but apparently it's good enough to call it a first place, I guess. All right. Since that one was so short, let's see, what do we got? Okay, we've got front left suspension damage, box for repairs. And the red flag is out. Well, the Vantage just hit the debris we left out there. There's time for repairs. We still have a chance. Alright, so as I was saying, since last challenge, last goal 3 was so brief, let's just continue on and see if we can wrap up this stage all together in one sweep. So the final challenge, final goal here at Daytona, the skipping cost has gone up, which you know what that means. PR now required is bumped up to 85, but we're still good. So this is going to be, of course, the 8-lapper. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit longer. We'll be at the back of the grid for this restart. So we're starting from back all over again. There's 8 laps to finish. Push hard. We've got the pace for the podium finish. Just don't break anything else. So I'm assuming that translates to no damage and finish at least 3rd. Yes. So finish at least 3rd without damaging your car. And yes, it's a night race. Night race at Daytona, I have to say, is pretty cool. It's got all the cool elements of the evening or the night, lights. But the actual visibility of racing is all intact, more or less. You can see the track just about as clear as a day. Super well lit track, the American way, right? Alright, so we cannot damage the car. I'm sure light rubbing, they don't mind. But we're already in 3rd place for the very first lap. So chase down this Porky here. Pink Porky. Is that Ford in the front? Yes, that's a brand new Ford GT in white finish. Pretty cool. Right. So once again, I got sidetracked. Totally missing the braking point, and I thought I saw somebody up ahead, like somebody that is straddling behind like another GT4 car. I'm sure during this 8 laps we'll come across some of those. Here we go, lap 2. Great brakes on this car. And great grip as well. What's the grip at right now? 1.9G or something like that? Right. Probably I'm braking a little too early through this corner. But that's a-okay. Alright. Leaving Svensson, second place, way behind. So you can tell we're not gonna really get much of a drafting bonus in this event, as we are quite a ways ahead of the rest of the grid. So we'll just kind of see what kind of lap time we can set. We get to try quite a few tries. Alright, minute 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, minute 24 for the lap 1, or the official lap 1. Since the rolling start is a little bit trickier to count, so let's see if we can beat 124 in this next lap. Staying on track will definitely help. And last one I did go off track a couple of times and made some unforced errors, if you will. Like that. Oh, skidding. Definitely not helping. Let's see, what was the last lap? 124? This is not looking too promising. At least those couple of mistakes that I just made, I think, are severe enough to mess up my lap time. But we'll see. 106, 107. Alright, can we wrap up this in under like 10 seconds here? Maybe. Probably not. Or maybe. 21, 2. Alright, that was actually better. Alright, so 122 is a new target. And this time, if I stay on track the whole time, that should help. Right. And maybe I can push just a little bit deeper into these corners. There we go. I think I probably could have jumped back on the gas a little bit earlier, but that's alright. This one, I think it's better. Daytona always such a question mark to me. I find this track to be one of the more difficult tracks in the game. Alright, I think this lap is actually better than even the last one, so we should be expecting maybe under 120? Is that even a possibility? That doesn't look like it. Oh no, this is not going to be as good as the last one. Huh. I thought it was a pretty good one, but as it turns out, not so much. That's why it's important to keep track of your lap time. So you might be thinking you're having a great lap, only to find out, like, oh, that was a pretty dismal effort. I was pushing, and yeah, well, that happens. Pushing too hard, that's how you figure out your limit, or the car's limit, how much it will actually hold. Alright, but in terms of lead, this is a blowout, isn't it? Like 1.3 kilometers and counting. Now we're 1.5 kilometers lead. Yeah, this is definitely slower by a few seconds, I think. Maybe 127, somewhere around there. 127, 126 is how probably this is going to be. Or 125, okay. I was a bit more pessimistic than... Oh, I'm not supposed to damage the car, right? I gotta keep that in mind. Right, no serious damages to the car, so no smashing into corners. Alright, 32 seconds through the first checkpoint. So that is not exactly ideal, since we like to keep it near 30, if not below 30. That would be pretty good. Of course, last checkpoint usually is somewhat misgiven, because, alright, 59 seconds there, so this lap, maybe this is going to be a good lap. Even though I did have a slight incident at the beginning, very first corner, right? I lost control for a little bit and hit the wall just a little bit. Not enough to disqualify me. Minute 22, okay, so that wasn't all that spectacular. Although better than the other laps, possibly tied with one of my faster laps here, and going off track again. Come on, we got only 2 laps left. And then of course after this we are heading out to France for the final stint. Last 2 stages are going to be set at Le Mans 24-hour circuit. So you can expect, to service the car. Although, I mean, throughout this event, I feel like I had to service the car fairly frequently. So perhaps it's not going to be all that big of a deal. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, there, once again. This car is built like a tank, apparently, right? No damage, right? Right. Hopefully, that does not come back to bite me at the end, because I'd be quite disappointed if I see a red banner pop up at the end. And I'm hoping that they would let me know right away if I damage the car at any point in the crash. The red banner disqualifying me to try again will pop up right away, instead of waiting till the very end and saying like, haha, you did all that, but we're not gonna let you pass. That'll be annoying. Alright, and now in the final lap we're seeing the tail end of the grid with some slower GT4 cars. That looks like Camaro, right? That's Camaro. We'll take our time in this final lap, keep it safe. We got almost 2-kilometer lead, so I don't want to have a too great of a blowout. Let them catch up a little bit. Although they're having difficulty even just catching up. I'm practically coming to a stop here. Alright, now it's under 1 kilometer. An improvement. And I feel like I'm losing them. Ah, alright, they're back on track. Good. Come on. 200, 100. Ooh, there you go. Now, while you're at it, give me a little push, won't you? A little drafting push. No? Alright, so I feel like I did damage the car with those couple of those crashes, one more severe than the other, but apparently not enough to trigger the red banner. Right. That's good. Pretty decent payout. 9,200 fame points. So, and now everybody's showing up. Right. Minute 22, 6:10 for the best lap there, and nobody near. Right. And grid up 21, not 22. That's interesting. Alright. Anyway, that of course puts the car solidly in red, and before even checking into the checking into Le Mans, I'm gonna get the car serviced, just because I don't want to drag, this car running through that long Le Mans circuit. And but in the meantime, goal 4 is complete, which means stage 4 is complete. Our stint here at Daytona, USA is done. 20,000 racing dollars plus another 10 gold reward for the effort. Incredible, another podium. Well, you mean another victory. Yes, amazing recovery. Thank you very much. You beauty, the team did a cracking job to get the car repaired in time. Yeah, you need like Australian accent, right? I don't got that. Great driving, mate. Only one race left, and that is, of course, the season finale. Stage 5 and 6 is at 24-hour circuit, as we can see here. Hi, Zoe. Welcome to Le Mans. I'm sure you don't need any introduction to this wonderful place. This is the season finale, a special 6-hour race, and it's going to decide both the drivers and teams championships, right? So lay it all on the line. And since I decided to, we're gonna be starting with, looks like a top speed challenge to start off. My top speed was capped off at 298 with the car in critical condition, so 329.9 wasn't gonna happen. So, well, I needed to service the car, so you know what that means. We'll take a break here, but we'll return after the service, so stay tuned.